Hey everyone, Scott Auckerman here, and welcome to another fine Earwolf program on the Video Podcast Network. Stay tuned for
Who Chatted?
Oh, my favorite.
It's time for another live streaming episode of Who Charted on the Video Podcasting Network. This is episode 129 if you are listening to it in podcast form. Tonight we have Harris Wittels joining us to count down 2 charts and to answer your questions. So start asking them on Twitter and we will answer them. Also, here. I'm your cuckoo Kulap and he is the man with the hair that we all love to talk about, Howard Kramer.
That's right. Here I am.
Hi, Wee.
How's it going?
Oh, it's good. Look at you in your summer regalia.
I have it today. Summer Pat Riley. Summer Frank Stallone summer. That's right.
Howard, looking right at that monitor. Uh-oh.
There he is. How you doing?
So describe what you're wearing right now, please.
There, I've done it. That's the hair. This is the towel, and it's it's festive because summer is beginning this weekend. We now say goodbye to non-summer. It's living its last few days here on the planet.
And later on in the show, I think we're going to do an exciting preview of a new song by you. Is that correct?
Yes, preview. Yep. Should we announce it or wait a little, tease it?
What would you like to do, you, the artist?
Well, let's wait.
Okay.
Let's build anticipation. Just as we waited for summer all done summer, now we'll wait 10 minutes to hear about the name of this song.
Should we introduce our guest?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, as he drinks his water. Okay, he is a writer and actor on Parks and Rec. He's 1/3 of Don't Stop or We'll Die, the creator of Humble Brag and Foam Corner. We calls him a wool herder, I call him Hair Bear. He is Harris Wittels!
Take me out.
Yay!
Hey guys. Whoa. Hot mic.
Hot mic.
Guys,
Yes. Hi,
it's great to
States.
be here. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Are you comfortable? You got a good temperature going?
It's pretty hot in here.
Yeah, it's warm.
But I think I feel great. I feel good.
Yeah. Maybe
I
we
feel
need
great and good.
You know those Daft Punk space helmets they wear?
Yeah.
Those are air conditioned.
Is that true?
Yes,
buddy?
it is.
Now, does
You wouldn't if you were making Daft Punk moolah, you'd pay for put some AC in this helmet.
I bet Deadmau5 just has one of those little fans you get at Target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
99-cent store.
Yeah.
The battery continually runs down.
And then Guar just has like a tiny paper plate that you go like that. Because that's like they have the lowest budget.
So is there a tiny person inside?
A
of
mouse.
A mouse.
Yeah.
It could be. How about a book? That could be an Urban Outfitters book.
What, Guar mice?
Just
fans?
what all the how all the bands stay cool during a show.
Speaking of.
Trey Anastasio has a fan at his feet.
Boy, here we
Yep,
go.
for fish. Fish
pH.
fan.
How long did it take?
It's the fan with the pH.
What? They're pH balanced.
Oh boy,
That's funny.
man, we're off on a drug highway already.
Harris,
I'm your tour guide through the cosmos.
of course, is co-host
Yeah.
of Analyze
Fish with Auckerman.
Yes, right.
So, since this is the Video Podcast Network, and I don't think that technology is up to snuff yet, like I
Okay.
think our ideas are ahead of where we are actually capable of.
Okay.
And there's
Is that
probably-
what the Unabomber? Wasn't that what the Unabomber said?
Could have very well been.
Okay.
I don't know. But let's try to make it seem like that it's glitchy, even if it's not.
Okay.
I see.
Okay, so
Like an
let's-
old rickety pirate radio station.
Yeah, like
What?
Rickety.
Okay.
and then
Stilted.
so basically my point. 7.
Ah.
Hey, that was delightful. I don't know how that played out on the screens out there. I was delighted seeing
You
it
tell
from here.
us in the comment section.
Yes, comment for us on that.
Please.
I got to
Oh no, what's going on? What are you
getting
gonna
adjusted.
do?
I'm
You're
getting
gonna adjust
adjusted.
it?
It's good to have Harris back in the studio.
I feel like we need to get the energy up, guys.
It's too
Don't
hot
you?
for
It's-
well,
Well, Howard, you have to get your energy up because we're gonna do the music theme live. Are you
I'm
ready
ready.
to
Let's
go?
do it.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. Get up. Get up. Get ready. Are you hearing it?
Yes. Hey, Chartist, do your part. Hit me one time.
Music chart.
Hey, Chartist, do your part. Hit me 2 times.
Music chart. Music chart.
Hey, Chartist, do your part. Hit me 2 times.
Kulap.
Hey, Chartist, do your part. Tunes. Yeah.
You did it, Howard. You did it. You did a good job. We are going to be counting down Billboard's top
Harris
songs.
and I are in shorts, by the way. And aren't you? Are you as well, Koo? Wow,
shorts.
look at that.
Come on.
Look at that.
Yeah, an email didn't even go out. This was
Shorts.
just by happenstance.
Short.
Looking good.
That's a cool scarf too, Howard.
Well, thank you very much. It is a summer scarf.
It's not a summer towel?
Well,
If it-
a
yeah.
towel is a summer scarf.
Ah,
There you go.
I get it now.
Hey, did you see on Shark Tank where the woman had the towel and you just basically you cut a hole right in the middle of the towel?
Yeah, so
and
your
then-
boys' penises don't get shown to strangers.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
kids could change under it without anybody seeing them.
Oh.
It's such a very specific thing, but also very easy to do at home in a shitty product.
Right, but the woman, she had strength, Harris. She had resolve, Harris.
I know.
And she won them over with her.
She did. 20% equity,
Wow.
$5.
It's true.
So we are counting down Billboard's top songs about summer. Yeah?
What a
Exciting?
wonderful thing. Summer is
Summer,
here. Yep.
we're warm. Let's start with number 5 like we always do. Jan and Dean with Surf City.
Woody. This was the initial wave of like, let's get extra excited about summer. Think
is-
about like pre-Beach Boys. Who was really getting you that hyped up about it?
Well, this was written by Brian Wilson.
Right.
The
So this was pre-Beach Boy Wills.
No, same time.
within
Even
Beach Boys.
after the Beach Boys broke, he was like still writing tunes for other surf bands, which just shows you how weird the business was back then. It was like his dad going, "Give me more surf tunes. If you won't sing them, I'll sell them to these other boys." Go see the movie. Go ahead.
This was a number 1 hit record, July 1963 for 2 weeks.
Ah.
What?
Yeah.
They dropped that in July, and they only got 2 weeks on the top.
Yeah, I wonder what was the competition.
Well, I'll tell you, from my personal experience, but we'll see how Harris feels about it. Summer after July, you're starting to think about the end point a little bit in the
It's-
back of your mind.
That's true.
So it
You
could,
can't truly let go because you got that school lurking.
right, but July is like you go for it.
Yeah,
So this thing just with July so ripe, that thing peaked
it's
2
true.
weeks.
Because like July 4th, you look out at the fireworks and you go, man, it's been a great summer.
Right, tracers.
But I got to start thinking about job, school. It's time.
Right,
to get serious about my life.
Yeah.
it's for reality to intrude.
Mm-hmm.
The world returns. The world returns, doesn't it? Okay.
Hashtag the world returns.
Hashtag world returns.
On to number 4, Brian Hyland with Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini.
Let that name breathe. Let me hear that again.
3, 4, stick around, we'll tell you more.
Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini.
Wow.
Is that the actual full title?
Yeah, it is. Hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 on August 8th, 1960.
Man, hard to
Wow.
write on a mixtape, you know? Not enough room.
It is.
Right.
Yeah, people leave that off their mixtapes. What woman wouldn't want to get that from her lover on a mixtape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just about her being embarrassed about her body.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the song's about.
Yeah.
Right?
Shaming her about her body. Now, hey, this one peaked in August, so it screws my theory that I had about people wouldn't buy a fun summer song in August.
Okay, but knowing you can come up with a brand new theory, just like that. Go.
Oh, well, it was earlier. It was 1960. So the marketing guys weren't up to snuff yet, so they couldn't drop it until late summer, and that's when people bought it.
That's true. If we've learned anything from Mad Men.
He was just going on about Mad Men, and that.
What was I saying?
You were. This was 5 minutes ago.
It was pre-show, though. That's another world.
Yeah, but he was talking about that would have possibly been like his.
Oh, yeah. I would say I wasted my life. I should have been a creative at one of those agencies.
You'd be great.
In the
Yeah,
60s.
you just sit there and you just.
Drink.
It's like coming up with a joke, basically.
Why don't you come up with an ad campaign for fruit roll-ups right
Okay.
now?
Here we
Fruit
go.
roll-ups?
Yeah.
Mom, give me what I need. Sure, baby. Forever. Fruit roll-ups. If people,
It could really be for any product.
right?
Well, let's
You
test
never
that.
even named anything.
Let's test it.
Okay.
All right. What about for? They were having a hard time with margarine, so maybe you could better them.
With margarine,
Yeah.
life is hard. Your bread topping shouldn't be margarine. Listen, I'm better with a concept like
That's pretty
lasagna
good.
umpire or whatever, one of those restaurants,
Could
something
you-
like that.
You remind me what lasagna is? It Empire or
Umpire,
Like
baseball.
baseball?
Yeah, a Twitterer reminded me today.
What's lasagna umpire?
It's a lasagna place,
Mhm.
and as much as you want. But when you're done with your plate, there's umpires that walk around the dining room, and
Do
then
what?
they count you out. You're out of lasagna.
But it's when you decide that you're full.
No, when he sees your plate's empty, you finished off your plate. You're out of lasagna.
Wow.
Go get another piece.
Man, the economy would have to be doing very well to warrant paying lasagna umps.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe it's like they work for tips, like waiters. They get $2 an hour. They mostly work on tips.
Oh wait, so these are MLB umps. These aren't just normal.
Oh, maybe MLB umps in the off season. Maybe this restaurant's only
I
open,
like that.
Yeah, in the
But
fall.
then I can't. This can't be open in the summer.
That's true.
That'd be tough. Let's keep it a non-seasonal business. We'll just hire out of work guys. Chumps.
Lasagna's not really a summer
chumps
food.
for umps. We'll rehabilitate America.
Is that your ad?
Yeah. Chumps for umps.
In the middle at number 3, the Safaris with Wipeout. Oh yeah, Harris is a drummer.
Go, Harris. Whoa. I'm telling you, Harris is rocking out right now. It's as if he had a cocktail kit sitting right underneath him.
Harris, do you practice your drummer face, or is it just what comes natty?
Whoa. I can hear the drums because of what his face is doing. Can you hear him?
Well, we're hearing audio.
Never mind that. Harris.
He's out of control.
Oh, the song's taking him away. That was beautiful.
That's a workout.
If ladies don't want to be pounded on that like that by Harris, there's something wrong with him.
What? Like just like a delicate paper cut?
Well, I mean, you could see by his face he wasn't trying to show off. He
Yeah.
was just trying to do the best possible.
No, that was my sex face.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
So this, and then
Yeah. Well, that
Wow.
second one was my blowjob face.
It looked like you were just hanging on to like.
oh my God,
What?
you can do small mouth. It's video.
Oh yeah.
This is
Okay. we
This
can do
is
small
one
mouth.
of my favorite characters that Harris says. It's small mouth.
Where am I looking into? This guy?
Gray hair.
Small mouth.
I got his.
Hey, small mouth.
He can't talk.
Oh.
Just
That guy's
has
even
a
weirder. That other guy's even weirder than Smallmouth.
I can't say anything in smallmouth. That's
when
the
he's
problem.
when he's in smallmouth mode, it's all.
That's why I
you know,
can't take it
silent.
on the road.
I see.
Yeah.
Damn, I need a character like that.
What do you got?
No, I mean, so you go into it and then no one can say anything to you. It's great. It's like a fortress of solitude inside a character.
I should do
It's
smallmouth
like
on Vine.
Penn and Gillette. Penn and
You
Gillette.
absolutely should.
Penn Teller.
Penn and oh yes,
Yeah.
but all in one person.
You Penn and Teller.
Or just the quiet guy.
Nice. How are sales on Humble Brag, the novel?
I think piss poor.
Oh, okay.
Does that mean they leveled off Harris Wittels?
Yeah, considerably. I think
Okay.
people are even returning them.
Whoa. Hey, what time of year did that
Wait, do you
drop?
get those stats?
I think that was a September release.
Oh, that's a tough one. People.
Well, no, it's pre-Christmas. I mean, technically, that's when you want a book released.
Yeah, but the air reeks of death. So you have that going against you.
Why? Is that when people die a lot?
The earth is literally dying. The season is dying.
That's
and
true.
then the Halloween is an attempt to make that fun. But really, death is just in the air. Go, Kulap Vilasa.
I'm just taking you in, buddy. I'm taking you in. You were entering your seat of power. This season is your garden,
It sure is.
your sacred garden.
Sure is. And it's a tough break for those that won't make it to Summit. So
Do you have a in memoriam package prepared?
I sure do.
Okay.
They took me in spring. Why did you do it, Lord? Signed, George Jones. And who else was it? Oh, the dude from Slayer. And,
Hanneman?
yeah, Hanneman. They thought it was flesh-eating bacteria, which was a cool metal death.
Mm-hmm.
But then they said, no, it was just psoriasis of the liver.
Oh, well, that's actually metal, too, because that's from drinking a lot.
Oh,
It is,
right.
but flesh-eating bacteria that a spider bit you in a hot tub,
Yeah, I'll
that's
give you
like
that.
way
Yeah.
metal.
Yeah, agreed.
Anyway, tweet us. We'll see what you think. There was one other who didn't
Well,
make it.
Betty Page.
Was that this
that was-
non-summer?
Are we just talking in general?
I think that just happened, like, today.
Oh,
or I
boy.
read 2 tweets about it. Maybe it was
Oh,
a prank.
really?
Oh, yeah, there was one maybe a couple days back.
Yeah.
Ray Manzarek.
There it is. And Ray
Bam.
Manzarek from The Doors.
Yeah.
That's starred, piping in.
Hey.
Hey, can I say something real funny? I was hanging with Ron Funches this weekend, and you know the Doors song, dun, 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 dun. Come on, touch me, babe. But it starts off, dun, 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 dun. Funches starts going like this. Like it's a fun tune. Hey, that's The Doors, Funches. Relax. We're
Bunch
gonna
is a
work on
fun guy, man.
He really is.
He is, but he misunderstands The Doors. Easy.
He's just a happy guy. He's
He is.
the happiest
I know.
of
We
guys.
discussed it. We were at a pizza place. It was a fun environment.
Next at number 2, The Lovin' Spoonful with Summer in the City.
I like this one.
Yeah?
I like it as a song. Never liked the image it evokes.
Why? Describe. Bring me into your head.
When I was
if
a
I
kid,
just
we used
so
to go
dare.
into New York City from New Jersey. So summer in the city to me is it's too hot, it's muggy, it smells. There's weird people. They're all bigger than me. There's urban decay. Why? I'd rather be at a beach than at a pool in the deep in the city. That's me. Wittels.
You know what? You completely turned me on that song.
Oh God.
I hear you now. It's people just like sweating in wife beaters on stoops, like
Yeah.
coming up with weird ways to cool themselves.
Yeah. A lot of odors.
Yeah.
Yeah, like tiny fans.
Well, they don't have tiny fans
Oh, they
yet.
don't?
Right.
This is like the 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they have like, you have to wet like a piece of cardboard and put it in your pants or something.
Right,
you know?
exactly.
Like that's
To
what,
keep
that's
your-
what you do in the neighborhood.
Right. You got to keep your socket damp. Wet cardboard. That's the only way to keep it mossy and musty.
Is your socket... I have a socket and you guys don't have a socket, right? You have plugs.
We have an input.
Under
plug.
socket.
Yeah.
Under socket. Area.
The
Crevice.
crevasse.
Crevasse,
Crevasse.
Crevassier.
yes. My intimate crevassier.
Have a sip. Crevassier. I could sell that on Shark Tank.
Well, let's go. Here we go.
Mr. Wonderful. How about some Crevassier?
Howard, I speak money. And and I don't understand that language. I'm out.
Jesus. I mean, that's fine. Thank you for your time. Damon.
Yeah. Fubu.
You're
What?
Damon?
Fubu. What?
Okay. Crevassier. Everybody makes their own franchise. Sell it at the club. Micro loans to each person in the club for their own Crevassier brewery.
Wait, what are you selling right now? You're selling. You're franchising
Yeah,
plants.
right.
To manufacture.
I'll give you 100% equity.
Wait, do
if
you
you let me walk out right.
Do you own Crevassier?
You can
There's
go
patent
whenever you
pending.
You can leave.
You can go ahead and leave.
Thank you. You own my company.
You won't regret this.
Hey, but real quick,
Yes.
Harris seems to be. We should do a podcast concerning Shark Tank,
I would love to.
Fish Tank. We can tie it in with your
Well,
other project.
Yeah, analyze fish, jaws, sharks. We can segue that into Shark Tank. There's
I like
something there
Fish
that
tank.
works.
That
Yeah.
seems like an easy fit.
I love it. Okay, sorry.
Sorry, should we go to the top of Billboard's top songs about summer?
Number one.
Katy Perry featuring Snoop Dogg with California Girls.
Ooh.
I'll tell you what. I don't argue with this as entertainment, but I don't know if I go number one with it. I mean, even for California Girls, it's number two.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't stood the test of time yet.
No,
Wait, what would your number ones be? Or what's
California
missing?
Girls.
That's
no,
it?
No. Oh, my number one song?
Yeah.
Oh, I've said it publicly before. Catch a Wave by the Beach Boys.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It actually makes you feel like you're riding a wave, which I don't know how they do that back in those primitive times.
You didn't need to make a note of that because
Yeah, I did, because that means I'll watch it when I get home on YouTube.
That's what your notes are, or just what to YouTube later?
Yeah, what's to YouTube later on?
YouTube Comedy Week. That's where we're in right now.
Yeah, that's true.
You sure are.
Special
Hump
dish.
Day, Comedy Week.
Hey, I'll tell you, I visited the YouTube studios earlier today in preparation for a performance for Comedy Week later in the week.
Did you have a tete-a-tete with Kasim G?
I didn't see him there.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what they do have down there
What's that?
that I'm not a fan of.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to come out against it right now. It's my first time there ever.
Chart exclusive.
Instead of the receptionist talking to you, you do it like an airplane. They go, what's your name? Type it in. Last name, type it in. Who are you here to see? Type it in.
Like a kiosk.
Yep. And then why? Type it in. Then, okay, wait for your boarding pass. And then prints you out your...
You didn't like that, huh?
You like human interaction.
But sometimes
It
you
still took you to the
don't.
receptionist to tell you what name to type in. So they already have the name.
It's kind of just a waste.
That's right, Wittels.
Hmm.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you
I
what,
don't
from
care
all
for
my
that.
traveling, I do a lot of traveling to perform all the live shows we do.
Sure.
I don't need to feel like I'm at the airport.
Is it because, isn't it at an old airport hangar? Isn't it where
Ooh, then it was
Hughes-
cool. Oh, it was like I was at an airport. Oh,
That's cool.
man, what a curmudgeon I am. Yeah, it was fun then.
I almost did a pilot about an airport, and then halfway through the process, I was like, wait, man, people hate being at airports. Why would people want to be in an airport every Thursday at 9 or whatever in their homes?
Yeah, it's true.
And then the pilot didn't happen.
Right. It would have been weird, too. Just confusing about the pilot didn't get picked up. What? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like a pilot.
Yeah, like the
'Cause we're
pilot. The
talking
pilot's
about
about
airports.
pilots.
Yeah, like, wait, are you saying the actor didn't get a ride to set, or we should just scrap this whole project?
I mean, the actor didn't get a ride.
Oh, that's better.
I just tricked them into keeping the show on.
Oh, right, exactly. See, semantics. That's how you stay afloat in Hollywood.
Some antics are
Right.
good.
In summation,
In summation, Catch a Wave by the Beach Boys. If you don't know it, check it out.
wait, did you say your summer song?
Probably summertime. Summertime.
Oh, by what? The
Summertime.
Fresh Prince?
Yeah.
I don't like that one.
Why?
At the time it came out, I thought he was biting LL style, so I just rejected it as a stylistic thing.
But what about now?
Even now, I'm reminded of that.
You hold a grudge.
Not a grudge, just doesn't bring me back to a fun time. It brings me back to, hey, turn that off, put on some EPMD.
Okay. That's LL Cool J, I presume.
Oh, who?
Well,
EPMD?
Oh, that's a different group. They're an old group.
so you were listening to that song thinking it sounded like LL Cool J.
Right, so I
And you were
dismissed
like, wait a
it.
minute,
It's unoriginal.
I want to listen, but you'd think you would want to listen to LL Cool J, but instead you went this other way.
Nah, because it's like, oh, I just slept with a cut rate Lindsay Lohan.
Right.
Now I don't even want the real. Yeah, you're right. I should have wanted that still. Damn it.
All right, let's take a...
If I had him around back then, I wouldn't be. Well, let's
you
talk about
You
the
would have
next
listened
segment.
to a lot more LL Cool J.
That's
I'll tell you
right.
that much.
We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with Harris Wittels. Hey, we're back on Who Charted. We just did the music chart. Now we're going to get into the movies chart, but do you need to do anything before you start
Well, I
rapping?
will say this. Oh, yeah. You mean this thing?
Yeah, I do mean that.
Oh, okay, yeah. It is segment 2. We are so close to summer, so I thought, why not I go double gog?
Why not I go?
Why not I go dub gog? For the first time of 2013, I have not worn these dub gog since 2012.
There, but for the grace of God, go I.
I love it. I love it. Your GOG word art is inspiring me. Do you have any, Kulap?
God bless you.
Thank you. That is. These are just pouring in from around the table.
Starred, you got
Starred?
anything? And you got it.
Be
God.
another God Almighty. I don't know.
Yeah.
There you go.
In God we trust.
There you go.
Yeah, there
That
you
was
go.
religion summed up beautifully. Something about that.
Now, are we going to be... Here it comes.
Let's do it. I'm going to take off the cans.
Okay. And gonna put on...
The GOGs.
Double gag.
Double GOGs.
Synagogue.
There it is. This is a synagogue of double GOG. I'll tell you what. I feel more summer-esque already. I would say this. If you have double GOG, even if you got single GOG, go single malt. Do it at home. Do it now. Start getting yourself into the rhythm. You've had your foot on the gas pedal since January. Haven't you also, Kulap Roseville Isaac?
Yes!
Don't they make us, right, Harris?
Yeah.
Right after the holidays end, they say, go, go,
Right back
go.
into it.
Yeah, yeah.
And now you've been racing for 5 months.
Speed
now,
racing.
downshift.
Okay.
But in TV,
Coast
though,
a little.
you start in summer. Summer is bad for me now.
Right. Yeah, see, it
He's-
fights against the normal
Yeah.
rhythms.
We got him just in time. He's going back to work.
Oh, you going back
True.
to work?
I got one more week of pre-summer, which is my summer.
All right, so most people are not on your schedule.
Right.
So Harris is the exception that proves
Yeah.
the rule.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Well,
Right.
how does he survive with his circumstances?
He's in Hollywood. It's a little different.
Okay.
He is he's not toiling away at you know what I mean, at an auto parts store in Nebraska like the
Right.
one I was
Right,
at.
right.
Right.
He can afford to fly to a place where it is summer as soon as this job ends.
So you're saying, yeah, when the job ends, go to where is the best summer?
Australia.
spot? Okay.
And that's the thing. Just don't skip summer. That's what I want people to do. If you can afford to work summer and then fly to a different summer, as long as you did a cycle of summer, then you're okay in my book. We discovered that right here on VPN.
All right, let's hear that movies theme. Howard, are you ready?
Oh, let's do it. I'm like Sebastian Bach, too tall for this. Movies, they're just like tweets. They release them constantly. Most of them we don't need to see. But when you get a good one, ooh-wee. Movies. Harris, you know
loved
that's
it.
true, right?
I loved it. Oh, it's
What's
true
better?
on both levels. Both rang so true.
What's-
Tweets and movies.
What's better, that or every fish show you've ever seen?
Oh man, don't make me choose. You're not gonna like the answer.
No. I
We
will
all
say.
know the answer.
Can I say real quick? I was. Have they announced the big fish shindig?
Yes, yes.
So, So I was supposed to be involved.
So explain it to the people.
Okay, so PFT, Scotty,
Tompkins.
right? Shelby Farrow, Harris, and myself were all going to go to a Fish concert and
In
then
Los Angeles at
do-
the Hollywood Bowl.
do all the substances you were supposed to do
Mm-hmm.
at a Fish show, and then come back and discuss it on a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But I scheduled the Have a Summit tour right on top of that, so I couldn't not do it then.
I just am so curious. How did I get involved? How come I'm going in your stead?
Because people want to see a representative of Chart Nation
That's true.
at the show.
Who's a better
And
proxy than you?
your boy Bizquick, who you married, is going, so why not accompany him over there?
All right, my boy Bisquick, whom I married.
It's a bummer. I think you would have been the most likely candidate to accept the band.
I don't know.
You got an open mind.
I'll tell you something.
She's closed off for life
I
in
was
terms of Fish.
like head over heels for a lady about 3 years ago, and she ran into an Outback Steakhouse to tell her friend something, and I sat out in her car and cycled through a mixtape, and it got to David Bowie, the song David Bowie by Fish, and I almost drove off in her car straight to the airport
To go see Fish?
to get out of there.
Oh.
To get out of that whole situation. That song, everything I look at a song for, it had none of it, and it was giving me the finger with everything else it was doing.
You don't like it when a song has the words David Bowie in it?
For no reason whatsoever.
That's funny.
No, it's a bait and switch. It's like an advertising falsity. Don't suck me in for something about David Bowie, and then it's just you and your buddy noodling around, and then nothing.
There's some musical nods to Bowie in that song.
Oh, not at all.
In some certain sections.
Not at all.
My favorite part of that story is that detail that she needed to tell somebody something
Yeah,
at
wait,
Outback
Outback
Steakhouse.
Steakhouse.
Do you remember that? You seem to remember
Her friend,
a lot of details.
her friend was making extra money by waitressing at Outback Steakhouse.
Slinging them bloomin' onions,
Right.
and she had to tell her something.
She had to tell her
But
something.
could not
were
wait
you-
post shift.
Right.
Passing the Outback, and she said, "Oh, my friend works there. I got to tell her something."
No, we actually had just eaten there.
Oh, okay. And she was running back in.
She was running back in.
Okay.
Probably tell a secret about me. The weirdos out there.
The weirdo who you
Did you-
waited on when we had our meal.
Well, wait.
he's
How
out
long did you guys
there.
last, or that was the only date?
No, we lasted 8 months long distance style. I was flying back to ATX, Austin, Texas, to visit her.
Oh, okay. This was in Austin, the Austin Outback.
Yes, it was right next to what's called the teacher store, and then in parentheses, not just for teachers.
For who else? Students?
I would imagine, I guess.
Let's get into these movies.
Let's do it.
Shall we?
I want to stay in that story for the rest of the
I mean, we could. We very well could.
I'll tell you what, her and I would watch movies. We enjoyed the Majestic Mr. Fox.
You watch that together?
Yeah.
Yes.
In Austin. You know, Harris is a Texas boy.
Yeah.
Yes, he is from Houston. I would say more of my former regimes are from Houston, Texas than any other city. The city that has given us Harris Wittels, former regimes.
The Red Menace.
No.
Bill Hicks,
Bill Hicks.
the movie Reality Bites,
movie Reality Bites.
movie Rushmore,
Movie Rushmore. Ghetto Boys.
DJ Screw,
DJ Screw. Chameleonaire.
Chopped as Screw.
What's it name? Gonna be a baller.
Shot
caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Caller getting laid tonight. A switcher roll tight, getting flavored eyes. We hit the highway, making money the flyway. But there's got to be a better way. Better way. Yeah.
Man,
That song rules.
it's funny. I didn't
Let's
know
tell
that
them
was
what
in my
that
head.
is.
What song is that?
That song's called Baller, I think.
Yeah, I
Shot
forgot
caller.
who sang that.
That was by Big Patrick.
Ewing. it was my big Patrick Ewing.
Lil Troy. Lil Troy.
It was Lil Troy.
That's right.
Let's get into these movies,
Okay.
you guys.
You'll love that song all summer if you never heard it before. Lil Troy. Get it.
Power of your voice just then, Hal.
Sorry.
No apologies.
It's when I mean something, I yell.
According to AMC's top 20 greatest war movies, here is the top 5. Coming in at number 5, Black Hawk Down.
You shouldn't have
This
come
is
here.
the trailer.
This is our war.
After 2 helicopters are shot down in Somalia, a team of soldiers led by Josh Hartnett is sent on a rescue mission.
Can I tell you what this movie reminds me of?
Absolutely.
When Harris goes back to visit Houston, there's so many ex-girlfriends back there that it's like...
Harris, you're friends with all of your ex-girlfriends, save for 2.
Friendly,
Sure.
Right.
but I'm not like, borrowing a book from any of them.
There you go.
Who are you borrowing books from?
Friends.
Oh.
And libraries.
Hey, listen, you can borrow books here in town. You have to fly all the way back to Houston for that. But I'll say you're over by the museum district.
Ooh,
You run into that one.
the Manil.
Boom. And then it's Black Hawk Down. Mayday. Mayday.
I haven't seen this movie. I'm going to take your word for it. That's what that's like.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, did you see it, Kulap?
No, I didn't
I
see
did.
it.
It's about Somalia. I saw it and enjoyed it, and it brought me into the conflict and just about how bad it would suck to have to go do any of that stuff. So here's to our veterans and anyone who's had to go do that stuff. Thanks.
On
Thank you.
Memorial Day.
Yeah,
Around the
memes.
corner.
Happy memes, everyone.
Mems Day.
Memes. So Harris, how many girlfriends do you think you've had?
How many girlfriends?
Yeah.
Or how many what do you...
I mean,
what
I guess
constitutes a girlfriend?
All right, I guess I want both numbers. I want like a girlfriend who you like dated. And
Real
then just...
girlfriend for like, let's say, more than 3 months.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. What we
Say-
call that? We call that repeat business. Okay. This is not just in the store one time. This is repeat business. Okay.
Yeah. You
I'd
got a
say-
Ralph's card.
I'd say 7.
7. All right.
7 pieces of repeat business. Now, like if I was on Shark Tank right now, your sales are not very good. You valued this company at what? You've
1.5 mil.
You've only got 7. You're only retaining. What do they call that? Shrinkage or?
There's some shrinkage. What are we talking about?
Your body.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, back
There's
to
some definite growth.
yeah. Would you?
Wait, what about you?
What about me?
Yeah, how many regimes? More than 3 months
We're
by
talking.
his standards.
Okay, let me think.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
let me get in my decade
And
machine and
exclusive
travel
3
back.
months.
Yeah, exclusive 3 months.
Exclusive 3 months.
Yeah.
All right. Australia counts.
Uh-huh.
Before that, Coachella.
Wait, what?
I met a girl at Coachella.
Oh,
We
okay.
dated. That was exclusive. Before that was Gangsta Lean. That counts. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Before that was The Menace. That counts. Before that, boy, we're just going back.
Yeah, we gotta.
This is
We
like
gotta know.
These are like Dick Tracy villains.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, before that, Iamba.
Is that a name?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or an avatar.
Before that,
We're at 5 right now.
Sativa.
Oh, right. Sativa.
You got to try an indica, man.
What's her full name, though? Sativa.
Can't
Daisy.
say on the
Okay,
air to
sorry.
protect her.
All right, we're at 6. Do you got 7?
Yeah.
Can you?
Kristen,
can you beat Harris to 7?
April.
Richardson?
Oh, no. This was back in New York. This is when I worked at
TGI Fridays.
Pedro O'Hara's.
Excuse me?
It was a bar on the South Street Seaport.
What was it like?
We don't have enough time right now. That is a whole show.
He got wistful for like
Well,
2
this is-
seconds.
I sure did.
We've done the show for 2 years, and I know he worked at TGI Fridays. I know he did Comedy Traffic School, but then just this week, it was revealed that he worked for 2 weeks at Banco Credito.
Credito Italiano, an Italian bank in New York, like a big bank.
My
international bank.
boy's employable.
I
you
mean,
know?
That's right.
I guess so. I guess
That's right.
so.
There's some other little things.
Yeah.
I sold massage pillows door to door for like a day. That was a terrible job. We'll get into that. Hey, Harris,
Yeah,
you like movies.
love him.
Rising to number 4, Patton.
This is Patton, a salute to a rebel. A man whom the New York Times described in an editorial 2 days after his death as...
Is Patton Oswalt now of equal fame with this new generation? Is Patton as known as Patton?
I think Patton Oswalt is more well known to a 15-year-old now than the movie Patton.
Right.
Fair.
Or the general.
Or
Yeah.
I'd say an 18-year-old.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
18-year-old's born. What's the math on that?
I don't know.
95.
95, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know who the fuck General Patton was.
Right.
They know Ratatouille.
Absolutely.
Right. So what
Ratatouille.
I brought up there was a poignant question. We all know that now.
Howard, let someone else point that out.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. One of the kids online caught it. Great. Thanks.
Are you guys sending us questions on Twitter? Or I think somebody here is checking out your live comment feed. So we'll be answering questions
Who?
pretty soon. Somebody works for the Video Podcasting
Oh,
Network.
okay. I'd love to know how we're doing.
Yeah, how are we doing? Tell us. Let us know.
We'll get some feedback.
In the middle at number 3, Platoon.
I haven't seen any of these.
I know. I'm bad.
I drop bombs like Platoon.
Real, or you just made that up?
Oh, that's old school stuff.
Oh, okay.
When rap first started getting aggressive.
One of the first movies to show the tense psychology of guerrilla warfare, where there are no clear battle lines nor enemy. Platoon. Yeah, I mean, war movies, tough stuff. For
Yeah.
me.
Why would I want to? I fought for a year in a war. Why would I want to go
Right. Which war?
Yeah.
Iraq?
What did you do?
I fought.
How so?
I went over to the front lines
And gave them letters?
and gave them the what for?
The what for?
Yeah.
Wait, I think I know
Did
what
you
you're
not know
talking
that?
about. They used to have naked oil boy fights to entertain the troops.
Yes.
Is that what you mean?
Exactly.
You were involved in that.
Kulap, the places that
Naked oil boy fights.
I'm going to fix that too.
Naked oil boy fights.
I said, please, Captain, let me fight a girl. I said, nope, not for my platoon.
They're not called naked oil boy fights
They're
for
not.
nothing.
Yeah.
That would be a great fighting league.
Slippery.
We would clean up.
Doesn't it seem like the words aren't arranged right?
That's what makes it seem authentic,
Yeah.
like it comes from
It's
over
kind of
in
broken
the,
English, yeah.
in the pack rim.
At my summer camp, we had a greased watermelon competition where it was like a bunch of boys, like trying to grab this watermelon and carry it to their
See?
line of.
My
their
God, I was
goal.
on target.
Yeah, and looking back, it's like that's fucking.
Was that in a
gross.
pool or because I've seen?
It was in a lake.
It was in a lake. Okay.
Yeah.
Inside the lake or
In
adjacent?
the shallow part of the where you.
Oh,
go
in the
into
shallows.
lake, yeah.
There was catfish under there, probably.
What does that mean?
Just adding to the,
to
like
the scenery?
like in Walking Dead when they make them fight, but then they got like a zombie right behind them on a chain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're doing their thing, but also there's catfish down
Yeah.
below.
Suckers.
Yeah.
You nipping at them.
Yeah.
On to number 2, Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, this one is. I don't think I've ever seen the Full Metal Jacket. This is something that if I'm like at a friend's house, they'll be watching it. I'll tell them this is too heavy, switch it. They've had a few drinks. They tell me to F myself. So then I sit there and begrudgingly watch a little bit of it.
But
And
you
then-
never the whole thing.
but I get sucked into how good it is.
Well, everyone says the first part is great. Second part is when it takes a different direction, which I agree with.
But okay.
Do you like it as a whole?
I'm one of those people that likes the first part more than the
I
second
see.
part.
Okay.
I don't know it. I don't know this film. This is embarrassing.
What's the quoted line? What's the most famous quoted line from it?
Where's the beef?
God, I don't know.
I don't know.
Me so horny.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I was trying to remember
I
what he
couldn't
says.
remember if that was from Apocalypse Now. Is that from Apocalypse
I think
Now?
it's from both.
Oh, it's both.
Maybe.
The chick did it. She popped up again in the same street hooker popped
Wait,
up
was it Bai Ling?
in both war movies.
Yeah, I mean, it's about her perspective in both platoons.
Oh, wow.
Like they're, yeah.
Well, I
Wow.
guess I need to see this movie.
It's a duo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she a white woman?
No.
What?
She's
a local from the war area.
She's Vietnamese.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay. Huh.
Shout out to our listener in Taiwan who tweeted us today.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout
Getting ready to have a
out.
summer.
At the top of the AMC movie list, top 20 greatest horror movies coming in at number 1.
Number one.
Saving Private Ryan.
Ooh.
Dear Mr. Brian Boyd, no doubt by now you have received full information.
This one
about the
strikes a
untimely
chord deep
death of
within
your
me.
son. However, there
Yeah?
are some personal details.
Yeah.
that I felt-
very strongly.
I had a guy ask me directions when I was wearing my earplugs. And when you have to pull out the earplugs to find out what the guy's saying, and then you pull it out and the air rushes in, it's very disorienting, like the way Spielberg covered these battle scenes, where like you just you'd hear something go off, and then all of a sudden the guy's head's ringing. I went through that. When this guy's asking me directions, and he thinks I already heard him, so he's just waiting for an answer. Then I gotta go pull it out. Totally different audio environment. Then I gotta ask him again what he said. It's just a collision. It's just as bad as the big one,
Well,
WW2.
that's why I'm going to recommend that you just make a playlist of guys just asking you questions.
Oh.
Walk around, listen to that, pull it out. It's not that jarring.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
So it's okay.
So simulate the whole thing
Yeah.
as I'm walking around.
Yeah.
So that's
what I do.
Yeah, and constantly
That's right,
record
okay.
room tone everywhere you go.
Oh, that's
Have
good.
that as a playlist.
That's a great idea. What if I
Thank
could
you.
control the room tone and ease into it before I take the plugs out?
I feel like you'd be way more sociable.
I would. But I'm learning stuff for humanity.
What do you do if you're listening to music at like a Rite Aid?
Yeah.
And you go up and they have to say something, sign it, whatever. Do you turn the volume down, or do you take both out, or you take one out?
Actually, I don't listen to any music. I'm talking about earplugs. Like just block out sound so I can think.
Not earbuds.
Wait,
Earplugs.
Like even in my iPhone, I carry everywhere I go. I have no music loaded into it. None.
So when you walk around town, it's just like sleeping earplugs.
Right. It's just block out sound so I can think.
Oh, you're missing out on a great part of the world. One of my favorite senses.
Yeah, but I don't know. If I do that, then none of these songs about seagulls get written. I'm busy enjoying stuff. So my pain is your gain if you like this new record.
All right, well, let's take a break, and we're going to hear a little bit of the new record in just a little bit on Who Charted. We are back on Who Charted. We're just about to go into our question and answer segment. But before that, Howard, I think it's time. Is it time to preview your lead single? Is that fair to say?
Let's do that. Yes.
What's it called, buddy?
Should I do my art project first or the song?
No, the song, I think.
Oh, well, I'd love to announce that it's finally here. This is the first single from the Have Another Summer album, produced by Starred here, putting magical stuff on the tracks. Mm-hmm. And we had a great time doing it. And this is the first single. It's a love story.
Oh, boy.
And it's starring an old familiar friend, Charles the Seagull. And it's called Seagull and She-Gull. We hope you enjoy it. Starred on bass. That's right. Give it up for the band.
Top of that bass.
Here comes Charles the Seagull, and he's got company. Looks like they're sweet on each other. She's that special somebody. They're Seagull and She-Gull. Seagull and She-Gull.
What a beautiful sentiment. All right, that's a good tease.
No, really? Just that?
That's good. I don't like listening to music. We went over that during the break.
That was great.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I think you got out of your comfort zone with that.
I did. I tried to sing again. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it paid off handsomely.
Thank you so much. I feel like maybe when Pharrell was on his second day of singing,
Perry Farrell.
like Pharrell from the Neptunes. I'm about there.
This is awesome. When is the full album going to be available?
That is to be determined, to be deed, TBD'd. And we're going to determine that as the weeks go by. I'll tell you, the response we get off this single may help to fuel us to finish it faster.
It's available now on Bandcamp. Is that right? Start
Well, in a few hours.
tonight. Okay, where do people go?
They go to Bandcamp/Howard Kremer.
No, nope.
They go to Howard Kremer. Wow, the internet is changing. HowardKremer.bandcamp.com.
It's all dots with these kids.
Internet
Remember
is.
those backslashes when we were growing up?
Yeah.
Oof.
I was going to do a billboard campaign like Daft Punk because it's a better experience than a banner ad. But
What
that
was
banner
your-
ad was gorgeous.
What was it going to look like?
It would have been a picture of two seagulls. You're driving down La Cienega, boom, it's up there. Steve Harvey, seagulls, whatever else.
That's cool, man.
Taco
Would-
Bell.
You know those helmets are air conditioned.
Daft Punk.
Mhm.
That's right. If you're gonna do French Tech though, in a space helmet, you gotta figure out a way to
AC
stay
that
cool.
shit.
Yeah.
that's right. Okay, I got some questions, you guys. Harris, what's your go-to McDonald's order? This is from Braun Swanson.
Well, if it's before midnight, I go with 2 cheeseburgers and 10 nuggets. The 2 cheeseburger meal and 10 nuggets with a Coke. Now, usually I could get the Big Mac or the Quarter Pounder, but I like the ratio of the bread to meat in a cheeseburger.
Yeah, I know that about you.
If you can answer this question, I've got some swag for you.
Okay.
What do they call a Quarter Pounder in France?
Oh, man. I always go to the bathroom during that part of Pulp Fiction.
It induces, like just the lead up induces your need to pee.
A Quarter Pounder with cheese. They don't have a metric system. So
No.
it's called La Big.
I'll tell you what.
It's called the Japanese
Logic will
movie
betray you on this one.
Battle Royale.
What is it?
The Royale with cheese.
Logic will betray you. Your answer is?
The Royale with cheese.
That is correct.
And what is he going to win?
For Harris Wittels, I have
Uh-oh.
sort of a gift of time.
Ooh, a
He's
gift
gonna
of
get
time.
an hour of free usage with a koozie cufflink.
Oh, hells yeah.
Just
Gee.
1 hour? You're not giving it to him?
I can't give this to him. It's too important.
Do I just use it now?
You can use it now, and then like if you put that pool in, like we were talking about, I'll bring it over. All right.
Now I have incentive to have a pool.
Kulap.
You're not getting what it is.
Oh no! This is a piece of. This is a.
I was scared of that.
Yeah. Get that on you. Get you on you. Kulap, you wear this one.
Okay, how long can I have it for?
Oh, you can have that for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, also
then-
to that guy, sweet and sour sauce on the nuggets. That's the sauce.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's
Absolutely. When I used to eat there, that's what I would get. Now I get French fries there. That's my go-to order.
What are you doing with the pair of scissors?
I want to show this because this is a shout out to some great people that are fans of the show and fantastic people up in Portland, Oregon. And their names are Michael Lopez and his fiance, Casey.
Hi, guys.
And
Is this a craft corner? Are you going to craft right
yeah,
now?
what I'm going to be doing, they gave me this fantastic find from Portland, Oregon. Beach combers, it says. This is a koozie, and they know full well that I'm about to destroy it as far as use for cooling a drink. But it is going to be probably one of the premier koozies in my koozie cufflinks in my entire collection, and definitely the feature koozie cufflink of summer 2013. Here I go. I'm going to make the first cut of summer. Summer's a little closer once I puncture this thing.
Oh, please don't hurt yourself.
I almost did cut my finger. I felt that slice
buddy
feeling.
boy.
And
No,
then you go,
buddy
oh, is
boy.
there going to be blood? I don't feel like getting a Band-Aid.
That was like when a magician puts a girl in that box.
Yeah,
Your hand
just
is the
like
girl.
that.
it is. I'm taking this to Vegas.
Please tell me your finger's not inside, though.
My finger is
It
dangerously close to
Very.
what is a live blade.
Is it alive?
Guys, do try this at home.
Wow. Is there any reason why you're cutting that width? Is there a trick that you want to impart to our audience?
Oh, yeah, I would say that. To be conservative, or not conservative, don't be cavalier and just chop right through the middle. What if it doesn't come out right? Start down by what is called the crater of the koozie crater, and you cut along that socket basin. There it is. Don't cut into any artwork. Try to take out as little of the koozie as you can.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Is
That's
right.
amazing.
You're seeing something that Martha Stewart would be envious of.
And that is it done?
It's done unless like yours got extra bling on there. And this one,
Mine's much smaller.
yours was a prototype. Like I cut that early. So, but that is a
like
nice
it.
length that he's got.
I love it.
You've got like more of the heavy metal length.
Sure.
This is very like Colin Farrell.
How so?
Well, he wears those leather, like Irish ones.
He does.
It's like a summer Colin Farrell.
You know what? I'll tell you my favorite Colin Farrell quote. Every whore I've ever slept with, I treated like a fucking human being. We've never, Colin Farrell, like his rise and his ascent, that was pre-Who Charted. We should get into him. Him and McConaughey, I could probably do a year on McConaughey.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just, would you do like, why? I don't even know. Oh, because you met him. You've told the story.
Yeah,
You've
or
seen
just
him.
he's a larger than life character,
Yeah.
and
We've talked McCon on this.
Yeah, I think we talked
yeah,
about
we have.
talked McCon.
We was selling this Corvette on eBay.
Mhm.
Good stuff.
Oh, okay, so we've got more questions, but of all the war movies, which would you go fight in? This is asked by Calvin Johnson.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of all the war movies,
Yeah.
Stripes.
Oh,
Boom, done.
nice. Good
Stripes is
one. War movies.
What would I go fight? What?
of all the war
Like
movies.
as an actor on set?
I think it's like if you could be in that world of being a war guy.
Yeah.
Oh, in the Army now. Pauly Shore, David Allen Greer, Andy Dick, Lori Petty.
Whoa, it was good.
And they didn't really fight that much. They purified the water.
That's right. That's right.
Well-
what's the Goldie Hawn soldier
Private
movie?
Benjamin.
Oh, Private That's a
I'll do
great
that.
one.
I'm gonna do that one.
Those
Do
are
that
all
one.
great choices.
Thank you. Thank you. Harris, who's your favorite character to write for on Parks and Rec? From
I can answer that.
Aranza Film Nerd.
Please answer it.
I'll answer that. It's the goofy kid. Go.
He's right.
Is that Harris's character? The goofy kid
Listen,
go?
Howard, whatever he says is right. So if that's the answer.
There you go.
Howard, what rapper's wardrobe would you most like to raid from Joseph 2012?
Well, Riff Raff's killing it this year. He's an
Yeah.
entertaining guy. Ghostface has always had some great stuff. He had like a eagle wrist ornament that I thought was awesome.
Do you like how Kanye dresses?
Kanye, he shows a little too much collarbone to me. Like he's like Simon from American Idol. Like, don't take me deeper than a crew neck. Like I don't need to
That's
see
a
any of that.
Great point.
Timbaland, too.
Well, yeah, Timberland.
Tim's has too much.
Too much of that.
Yeah. Too much peck. I'm
Right.
seeing too
I
much
feel
peck.
like Kanye wears like beach bum style, like the brand like tank tops, you know, that are all kind of loose.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
he'll wear like a tuxedo jacket over it or something.
Right, it's odd. Like
Yeah.
he's been drinking margaritas by the beach all day.
And leather leggings.
I know he eats Subway. My friend who worked with him said he ate Subway at the mixing console.
Chart exclusive.
That's right.
That's right. Kulap, you did a great job on the red carpet at the YouTube show. Who was the craziest person you talked to? There wasn't that many crazy people.
Did you talk to Riff Raff?
Yeah, he's cool though. Like I guess he is crazy.
He's crazy cool.
He's crazy cool. I was nervous to talk to him.
I gotta say, people in Houston think he's a little fraudulent.
What's the deal?
He's from Houston. They're like, he ain't real. He ain't true.
Well,
Oof.
he's
Oof.
truly entertaining.
He's gonna kill me now, right?
Probably.
He's watching this?
No,
Yeah. Oh.
no, he doesn't need us to single out any one hater.
He's watching this on his shoes.
On his Jordans.
On like the tongue of his new Jordans.
Is that all the questions we got?
No, we got more. I'm gonna go on my Twitter and do it that way.
Let's go, Chartist.
Come on, let's see here. From Dan Engler, do you ever worry, Koo, that Howard refuses to let you into Dragon Manor because that's where he keeps the bodies of some Ahedas?
Well, it's
Harris, I don't know if you know this. I've been friends with this man for a very long time, since I was 19 and I'm 33.
Mm-hmm.
He has yet to invite me into his home.
Right.
Have you lived in the same home that whole time?
Yes, he has.
Really? Where is it? What neighborhood?
Runyon Canyon.
Wayho.
Really?
West Hollywood.
Right.
Why, Howard?
Why haven't I brought her in there?
Yeah.
Mystery is what keeps our relationship fresh.
Fair enough. Keep work at work.
You know, if you
Keep work at work, Harris.
keep
That's
work at
your-
work. That's
Okay.
right. Biscotti, and that's who's home.
But
you
I
see,
will say,
Biscotti's.
you come to one more of my July 4th parties, I'm owed a visit to your place.
That's fine. You can come.
Okay.
What?
We don't work together. So
I got
it's
great
not-
stuff on TiVo. He'll appreciate. Him and I can hit it off on an intellectual level.
And we cannot?
You're more of you're there to gather stuff to talk about on the podcast. Kaboom. Kaboom.
Men are hunters.
Third eye, seeing things clearly. Thank
Women
you.
are gatherers.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. Paul Manone asked, how old is Howard's twin sister?
That's stupid. Come on. You never ask a lady's age.
Let's see. Brad Pearson asked, will Howard be doing 12 movies of summer this year?
I have a different idea this year. 12 something else's.
Okay.
I tried to see 12 movies last summer, Harris.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's difficult. It's like 12.
That's like one a week. It's doable.
Yeah, but think of what they put out.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like if you're not into the blockbuster
Yeah.
or it gets a 32 on Rotten Tomatoes, it's like that. Now you're like, "Oof, I'm going to go to art house movie in July.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what could you do 12 of?
A lot of things.
Like what? Ladies?
There you go. 12 McBubblies.
What? What is that?
McBubblies is a term we used on Austin Stories to denote an attractive lady. It
Oh.
actually comes from Mace. I think the rapper Mace used to say it.
Howard, can you please do Lee selling his blue New Balance shoes on Shark Tank?
Oh, you gotta buy. I'll give you 5% equity in my left shoe. After I wear it, it's worth more.
I'm out.
I'm out.
No, it's a huge mistake. Was it the headband? I wore a headband. Was it the headband? That way they don't buy it. Blame it on the headband. What's up?
Let's see. Harris, when should I have dropped my bean to get the most of this episode?
Oh, always drop your bean 20 minutes before before 50 minutes before the peak.
20 minutes before 50. Is that a half hour?
So complicated.
Is that I would say it's a half hour, right?
Yeah.
What about when would you drop a 5-hour energy? Say you needed to be awake at 10. That's the important time. When do you
Well-
drink the 5-hour?
Howard desperately needs this in his life, so
You're
please
saying you
be
have to be
serious.
awake at 10.
10 is your show. 10 is your performance.
Oh, at night.
10 p.m.
There you go.
Oh, well,
When
drink it right when you wake up.
What?
Wait, I'm
But it's 5
5-hour
energy?
energy.
I'm confused.
5-hour energy lasts for 5 hours.
Yes, that is true.
Okay, so if you were going to take it, I'd say take it at the latest. I mean, at the earliest, 5:30. You take it at 5, it's worn off by 10.
Oh, I was picturing that you took a nap before the show
Okay.
and then got up.
Okay.
Oh, look, I'm
But
sorry.
Here. How about this? Dave at New Card Smell is asking Twiddles to explain ganja goo balls to Wee Wee.
He knows. You know what ganja goo balls are.
I don't think so.
It's a treat you find in parking lots at jam band shows, and it's made of typically. The base is peanut butter, chocolate chips, granola, coconut, and weed.
Oh, wow. It sounds tasty.
And Cheerios. And then people, diverge from
Okay,
that.
see, now, if somebody gave me that when I was 14,
Mm-hmm.
it tastes so good, maybe I could get confused and fall into one of those VW caravans and start following one of those jam bands around.
Like Lindsay Weir and Freaks and Geeks.
There you go.
The finale.
Wow, that could have been another road
Another
that
road.
diverged.
I think I
Robert
would.
Frost
I don't think I
style.
would have lasted in that road too long. I like to mix it up.
Howard, this is from Sam Varela. What are
Hey,
your
Sam.
What are your tips for the best pool party game plan? Drinks, suit style, goggles, or no?
Well, double goggle, Sam. You want to go double goggle. You're going to want to wear koozie cufflinks.
Mm-hmm. What about your suit style?
Suit style, I would say that's up to it's up to each individual.
Really?
It's up
you
to
don't.
God.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not going to dictate a suit style. I'm just happy that you're in a suit. Hopefully it's this year's. It's
Do you like one pieces or two pieces on a guy?
on a guy?
Wait, but you do have a theory that you should have a new suit every summer.
That's right. In fact, it's a song that Star and I put together for the new album, Have Another Summer. It's called Last Year's Bathing Suit. And the idea is don't start the summer in last year's bathing suit. Get a new bathing suit. It's a new summer. It only comes around once. Get a new suit.
What about drinks? What drinks should you have at your summer pool party?
I do have a suit question. We can
Oh,
stand
okay.
that.
Okay.
Please.
How do you
Yes, sir.
feel about like a floral print?
That's fine, Harris.
Okay, drinks.
Why, do you have a floral? Did you go
Yeah,
to
I
Tommy
have a-
Bahamas?
Yeah. No, I don't know if I think it's from Target, but it's floral. And I
Okay.
didn't know if that was out or not.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't make, if people are enjoying summer, I'm not going to sit here and tell them, don't stay inside because you don't have the right print on your bathing suit. I wouldn't do that. Defeats the purpose of summer. What's the next one? It's about beverages.
Yeah. What should somebody drink at the pool party?
I won't tell you what to drink either, but I will say LaCroix, sparkling.
Oh, you
Joe
too?
Manny.
Oh,
I'm on that
man.
LaCroix.
Oh, god damn it.
Listen, Harris,
You're on that
I hate
LaCroix.
this LaCroix shit.
maybe.
I don't like soda water. It's not flavorful enough. You are a man
Wait,
of flavor.
no, there's a fresh. Okay, listen. Forget LaCroix.
Yeah.
Refresh with an E at the end. Refresh.
Same thing though, right?
Refresh,
That's
but
still like a soda water, right?
it's great. Listen to me.
Okay.
Pellegrino.
No, that's definitely
San
just a soda-
Pellegrino, I mean.
Oh, yeah, no, still.
Checkmate. I upped it to San Pellegrino. You peel the
talking
foil
about, like,
off the top.
Blood orange. And,
Oh, God.
Listen, I love the
limonada.
bottle. I typically will empty it and fill it with still water
That's
because
good.
I love drinking from that glass bottle.
Right. Well, how about
But
this?
It's not enough flavor for him.
How
That's what
about
he's
this?
saying.
Grapefruit juice, a high quality grapefruit juice.
So
Here's
far,
what-
I'm in.
Here's what I want you to do beforehand.
Okay.
Smoke some grape ape,
Mhm.
and then drink that grapefruit juice. Will you do that for me, Harris?
Absolutely.
And you will say to yourself, "Thank you. I live in a time when I can do this."
Steve Krisky asks, Wee Wee, why do you say koozie cufflinks when it's just the cuffs, no links?
Good point.
What
Let
are
me
you,
think
a
about it.
fucking shirt detective?
There you go. See, I had the power of summer in me, so I didn't say that. But if I wasn't feeling the beautiful penultimate feeling of the season of summer, I might have said something like
No,
that.
I'll stave off the haters for you
Why is it a refrigerator?
because it doesn't make something cold.
Right, one of those. So it's a koozie cuff. I don't know. Koozie cufflinks, right? Koozie cuffs. They're koozie cuffs.
Let me see if we have any more questions here. Brian Mulligan asks, are all the summer gums picked out?
Well, that's a question for every single person on Earth.
I have
Wow, look
a
at
gift for
Kulap
you.
coming through with a beautiful flavor. This is from the Spotlight series, designs by you. This Orbit put these out, the Melon Remix.
Thank you, Brian Mulligan, for asking
This gives me an
that.
idea.
What's your idea?
The 12 remixes of summer.
Ooh, what does that mean? You're gonna remix songs?
I'll remix 12 songs.
I know.
That's cool.
I know one of the songs you're doing.
Easy, make it like I just thought of it.
No, but you brought it up on our show already.
Oh, okay, it's true. Lady Antebellum, Downtown.
Yes,
That's
it's
right.
awesome, and you're gonna do a rap, right? When are you guys gonna officially collabo? I know you did
Well,
it on...
yeah, we did. I did a freestyle
It
for
sounded
them.
great, I thought.
People loved it.
Too.
Yeah.
Somebody loved it.
Donkey
And
toys. I
Dunk.
think you said that at one point.
Yeah. But yeah, we should get in the studio and do something for real. If
Whittles and shit. Kibbles and bits.
Right, kibbles and bits. Whittles and shit.
And you're a great rapper. On your single Blood, you do your sort of Anthony Kiedis.
Oh, but also on Vine, I put a new video up of a 6-second rap lyric I came up with. Do you want me to do it right now?
Yeah, I would love for
It
you
goes like
to
this.
do it.
It goes, it's like my wallet being weightlifting, getting swole.
I love it. That's like a southern rap.
Yeah.
It's like my wallet getting weight lifted. It's getting swole. I love it.
That's pretty awesome. Speaking of Vine, Harris, you munched on a plant and pretended to be a giraffe on Vine. Thoughts on importance of commitment in comedy? This is from Spaceman Spoof. Do you have thoughts?
It's important. Always commit. Otherwise, you're like one of those lazy guys that laughs at himself on stage and takes the audience out of it. Always commit.
Right. Commit.
Chart exclusive. I think I got all the questions. I did a lot of them. Do we have any last thoughts before we wrap up the show? I mean, things to plug, things to impart upon our listeners.
Always. I would say look out for the... Oh, Harris should go first.
Okay, Harris, go first.
Oh, well, I'm the king of Vine now, so go follow me
Wow,
on
what
Vine.
does Steve Agee say about
I
that?
didn't know that you were the king of Vine.
Well, this is like Game of Thrones, so...
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Like
I'm
that.
always called out on emphasizing that wrong.
Yeah, because you know why? I know why you're doing it.
Why?
Because you're from Texas. And when I moved there, I noticed everybody did that. Tell me the name.
Did they
tell
emphasize
Tell me the name of the orange thing that you chew on. It comes in a bag. It's like Fritos. Oh, that was
Cheetos.
Say it like a Texan.
They say
Cheetos.
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 Right. Okay.
And now you say it Kulap like a regular.
Cheetos.
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 See? Cheetos.
Yeah,
No, that's
you're
right.
I want to
right.
take your linguistics class.
You just did. Now you see why the guy goes Game of Thrones. He
Yeah.
doesn't know any better.
But listen, why does that make less sense, Game of Thrones, than Game of Thrones?
Gosh.
Right. But
Do it again. Do it how you say it.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
Someone's like, what are you clarifying? That it's a Game of Thrones and not something else of Thrones? But when you say Game of Thrones, what are you clarifying? That's not Game of Socks?
Right.
Or Game
you
of
know, you tell me it's a game up front.
sandwiches?
It's just like we're here. We're queer. Get used to it. I've said the same exact thing.
Right. It's not Thrones.
We know you're here.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
so
but you.
King of Vine,
Sorry. King of Vine.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
I'm out.
You're the Khaleesi.
I'm out. Shark Tank. Shark of Tank.
What should we be promoting? Are you doing another show at Largo? I know you're going back to work.
I'm just going back to work. You don't have to. It's fine. Just live your lives.
Parks and Rec.
I'm
Do you
doing
have-
fine. I don't need you guys.
Well, how about, do you have anything to give,
No,
give
it's
to
fine.
them?
No,
Just
you don't have to. No.
Pick up Foam Court. Pick up.
Corner.
Pick up 80s bar mitzvah. Pick up.
Listen, Humble Brag is still.
Humble Brag.
It's a book that's still out. Go buy it, I guess.
What? How about you be inspiring to the young folks?
You're right. Commit. That's a lesson I just gave.
Yes. Do you have another
Hey,
lesson?
The Humble Brag book is in stores, Barnes & Noble. Pick it up. Follow me on Twitter as Twiddles. Facebook, Harris Wittels.
Instagram.
Vine, Harris Wittels. Instagram, Twiddles again. And come to my house.
If you want Harris to send out links and shout outs to me on Twitter or Instagram, hit him up at Twiddles.
Now, what do you guys have to plug?
Well, I want to give a birthday shout out to Kevin Clark, a.k.a. at Kembo Slice. Happy birthday, bro.
Good job. Happy birthday.
You think that guy
And-
works at Kimbo Slice's company?
I didn't know that.
What company?
Do you think?
What do they do there?
I don't know.
Well, he's that backyard. Oh no, that's
I don't
not.
think so.
He spells it different.
I also want to say hello to our new Hooch and Tooch interns, Patrick Fisackerly and Chris Hayden. Welcome to the fam.
Patrick and Chris, great to have you on board the chart ship.
You can follow me at Kulap on Twitter. On Instagram, I'm at IamKulap. And you can go to my Squarespace website, kulapvlisock.com. Howard.
All right, let's follow me on Twitter at howardkramer.com.
Great.
At Howard Kramer. Let's follow me on Instagram. Let's follow me at my website, howardkramer.com.
Good.
Let's follow my Bandcamp. Howard Kramer, Bandcamp. Have a Summer album. The single's going live tonight. Hey, should we say, too, that the single will be Fuck, free of charge. It will be free of charge.
But hey, it's Bandcamp, so if you want to donate a little bit to this man, give him more koozie cufflinks.
There you go.
Triple gogget.
There you go.
Outfit this man for summer, folks.
There you go. So that'll be up. Check for that on Bandcamp. Look
and
for
as
the album.
you guys know, you can always give him money and give me money too.
There you go. Just specify.
How much for Koo? How much for we?
Right.
How much for
When
Koo?
you do-
and how much for we?
When you say who it's for, please, it'll screw up my system. Do not actually use the word Kulap.
What should they use?
Just anything except the word Kulap.
Okay, like Koo's cool or cuckoo.
I would stay away from the letters of your name.
Well, then how will I get my money?
Well, that's the thing is I'm gonna be using that to search for the records of it.
So I think it's easier if you use Kulap.
I know what I'm saying doesn't make sense. It's counterintuitive. Just trust me.
Don't
it goes
you owe
beyond.
me like $18 from the last album?
We'll see.
What?
We'll check. Well,
It's either
look,
you do or you don't.
I don't owe you 18.
I thought less or more.
You said it's do or don't. So there you go. I don't owe you 18. So here's the thing. Follow all those outlets. Get yourself to a place where they sell the record and enjoy it. Look for the videos. And then tomorrow night, I'll be live on VPN, YouTube, this same channel, I think, for Comedy Week. Be doing some live performances.
What time?
That's a 7. That's a 7 deal.
Can we expect stand-up or singing?
You know, it'll be like, you said commit. Well, I'm going to commit to doing some songs.
Whoa! That's awesome.
Snippets.
Great news for America.
It's great. And also some talking in between. We'll get through it. We're going
to get through it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the end of our show. Thank you so much for watching
Star,
us.
where can they look for your
stuff?
stuff?
Sorry.
Oh, wow. ScatteredSunsMusic.com.
SUNS.
SUNS. Thank you. Brett's Brain Twitter.
Mm-hmm. He's the best.
There you go.
Mustard Warehouse is carrying some of your flavors.
We call him Starred because he makes Star.
Homemade mustard, yes.
How are we doing with that?
That has been paused for a bit while I'm working on the summer album.
Okay.
But
Ooh,
maybe
I'm costing
some
America Starred.
summer blends might be in store for.
Do you like mustard?
Yeah, on certain things.
Yeah, this
Oh,
guy
he's so
makes
particular.
certain things.
He's very
Right.
particular.
Well, like, I mean, the standard things. Pretzels, hot dogs.
What about one of your
What about-
marijuana goof chunks?
No, that's like a sweet. That's a sweet, not a savory.
What was the name of it?
Goo ball.
Goo ball. Okay.
What about
Goo ball.
ketchup?
I love ketchup.
Oh, really?
Wait, you hate ketchup? You can only like one.
I'm a little bit anti-ketchup.
Is that true?
A little bit. For hot dogs, especially.
you know,
but we don't have to. We don't have to get into.
I like both.
Oh.
On
I
it.
actually.
It's like they balance each other out. Mustard's a little too tart sometimes.
Okay, well, we're going to go now.
Wait, I just have a great idea.
Okay.
We talk to the Naked Oil Boy Fights League. We get them to do a mustard night.
Let's do it.
Rub the kids in mustard, and we sell a lot of mustard like
No,
that.
you
my
don't
friend.
want to get mustard in a lot of your crevassiers.
No, true.
Yeah.
All right, well,
You haven't
we'll
had
sell
mine
it
yet.
We will hear, see,
You heard
love,
from
and
him.
you
You
next
want
week
his
on
mustard up your butthole. See you guys.
Who Charted?